Well, Dave, once again on the pole, you talk with him. Jimmy Keeker qualified a track record 130.845 alongside Chuck Gurney in car number 14, a former champion of this division. And there is the guy going for the triple. Tony Stewart starts inside the second row, outside Mike Bliss, a former champion of this division. In the third row on the inside, Andy Michener at 127.8, and Randy Tolsma, third in the point standings last year, 127 miles an hour. Davey Hamilton back from his crash at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and outside Tony Elliott in number 18. In row 5 on the inside, there is Paul Durant in car number 95, and Jimmy Sills, your defending Silver Crown champion, outside in Mopower. In the 6th row on the inside, there is Ziggy. George Snyder, his 111th career start in this division, and Brad Knopfsinger outside in 94. In the 7th row, Dave Darlin. He won at the Indiana State Fairgrounds in May in this division, and Richard Griffin starts outside in 53. The 8th row, Rocky Hodges inside, outside Tony Steele. In the 9th row on the inside, after an engine change, Eric Gordon, and outside is Lou Ciccone with the camera car. In the 10th row, Jim Mahoney rode a motorcycle here from Illinois to race this weekend. Bentley Warren in 29. The 11th row, Doty and Staub. Row 12, Hewitt won the last chance qualifier. Gary Heber, then it's Gibson and Bloom. Row 14, Carlson and Parsons. And row 15, rounding out the field, Leary and Runyon. We should get the green flag this time by Jim Keeker on the pole with the track record. Wally Shear has the green flag out. We are racing. Look at that. 3 wide into turn 1.
And it was Tony Stewart in that yellow car that fell way back. He started in 3rd. He's far back to about 5th or 11th position. Did not get a very good start at all. Don't know what happened. He seems to pick up and got back up to speed now, but it really cost him on that initial start.
Well, there you're riding with Tony directly behind the Sills number 75 to the front of the pack, and your leader in number 14 is Chuck Gurney. Gurney made a comment earlier after the first round of practice that he really had trouble catching up to the racetrack. The racetrack was so deceivingly fast.
Well, that's right. This racetrack really is hard to learn. Some of the guys did not come down here testing the open practice, and it took a little more time to catch up with everybody.
Well, Keeker, who set the pole, started from the pole, starts in second position right now, being challenged for that spot by Mike Bliss. Mike Bliss only running the pavement series right now. He has a super truck ride, so he is battling for the second position. That's Bliss, the champion 2 years ago, told him in the 3rd position already. Told him make that 4th position, car number 61.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see Chuck Gurney jump out there in front. He's one of the few guys that are on Goodyears. There are 7 guys who elected to go with Goodyears. Everybody else went with Hoosier tires here today. Gurney jumped right out into the lead, but Keeker, after he got a little feel for that race car, seems to be sneaking back up on him right now.
Well, there is Keeker once again out in front. He tested for Hoosier here, and he was the fastest in the test session as he challenges for the lead. Looks to the low side of Gurney. Gurney, a 12-time winner in Silver Crown competition, won the title back in '89, but here comes Keeker to the inside, and Keeker told us he will run at his pace. If somebody else wants to lead, and as fast as he wants to go, the other person can lead. But right now, Keeker wants to be up the front.
Well, he does. He went right on around him. It looks like right now he's very, very comfortable. I think everybody's concerned about not sliding around. Everybody wants to keep those tires on the race cars. They don't want to overheat them early in the race, so they're taking it a little bit easy. Maybe Gurney felt like he had just a little bit too much for it and just backed off and was going to let him go at their pace for a while.
Well, Tony Stewart made the comment it was nice to start up in front. Something happened right at the start. He lost a number of positions, and now he apparently is back on pace. Tony right now 7th in the point standings. He's 2nd in the sprints, 2nd in the midgets, but he's 7th in Silver Crown points. There is Tolman, the white 61, directly behind that black and pink number 69 of Mike Bliss. You can see as the cars come off that second corner, they're sucked up to that outside wall.
Yeah, you can see right there, Tony Stewart in the yellow car on the inside. He has really picked up the pace. He got it going. Whatever the problem was in the start, doesn't seem to be a big problem right now. And he's back up in the 7th position after pulling quarterback as far as 11th.
Pulled to the inside of Davey Hamilton. You're riding now with Stewart. He gets by Hamilton, moves up a position, and that is Jimmy Sills in the 75 car directly in front. That is Mopower. That's Chrysler powered.
That's the only Chrysler powered car. It's the only one I've seen in Silver Crown racing ever, and that thing really has run pretty good. Gary Sampson worked out a deal with the Mopar people, and they seem to have that thing going pretty good. We have a variety of engines here. We have 3 V6s, we have 3 Fords, as well as the Mopar powered car.
And a V6 you're riding with right now, Tony Stewart. He rides in the Glenn Neifel built V6, and he is up to 5th position. Look at this, 3 wide into turn 3.
Wow, that is close back there. 3 guys. We said big and wide racy, but 3 wide is pretty racy. Any place to go.
Well, 6 had to transfer through the last chance qualifier, and of course that was won by Jack Hewitt, who started at 11, but did not qualify all that well, but it's almost consistent with his racing. He may not qualify well, but towards the end of one of these races, he's usually up in front because he's won 17 times.
That's right. Right here we see Jimmy Keeker. He's still out of the lead. He's pulled out into half a straightaway lead right at this point of the race, with Chuck Gurney still running in second position.
So Keeker apparently likes the way the car is handling right now, still able to conserve that right rear tire, and the race continues. We're coming back to Richmond. Stay with us. Cars on the lead lap. Nobody on the lead lap, Larry, made a pit stop during that yellow light period. 3 wide down the front stretch. But once again, Keeker on the brake out in front.
Ooh, Eric Gordon in that blue number 10 got pushed up a little high going through 1 and 2. And Dave Darwin back there in the back moving up. Look at this. That's Bliss, who has gotten around Stewart. Stewart again did not get a very good start off the restart. Mike Bliss went right on around him. Now he's trying to chase down Jimmy Keeker.
Well, of course, they did, as you said earlier, change the engine in that yellow 25 car earlier. Had an oil leak in that 6-cylinder, so they made an engine change. They also changed the engines in the number 10 car, that blue 10 you mentioned, Gordon. He broke the initial power plant.
This is an interesting shot, Gary. If we see this again, watch how Mike Bliss with that V8 pulls away from him going down the straightaway. Has a little more horsepower, but going through the corners, the lighter car, 75 pounds lighter, seems to be getting through the corners a lot better right there. He just blew it away right
It's
at the
amazing that 75 pounds would make that much difference.
But look at this again. Bliss had a big run on him going down the straightaway, a lot of speed down the straightaway, but couldn't get around him going through the corners.
Bliss is your 93 points champion in the True Value Silver Crown competition. He's won 5 times in only 24 starts. This is his 25th start. What a winning percentage. Of course, he would like to devote much more time to the Super Truck competition. He has a ride in the NASCAR Super Truck and says he would like to come back and run the pavement at Raceway Park in this series, but he's not sure about conflict.
Well, he's done a tremendous job with the Super Truck Series, so we wish him the best of that, although we love to see him come back here and run with us. That's Dave Darwin in the blue number 56 car, who's moving up ever forward in this field, and he's really doing a good job. That's Jeff Bloom in the 12 car. He's trying to lap Jeff Bloom. Jeff Bloom got a lap down in that Terre Haute First National Bank car.
There's Leary in the black 30. Leary stopped for that pit stop, so he has the fresh rubber, and obviously he should be fast at this point.
Right. It makes a big difference. Fresh rubber will really make you fast for your few laps. Look at Jack Hewitt. Jack Hewitt now working on Jack Gurney. That is for position. Hewitt has come from 23rd position
To run 7.
He's up there in 7th position trying to get around Chuck Gurney.
He had to come from near the back of the semi. Did not qualify well. Won that one. Started 25th.
He started 23rd or 25th. He put on a hard tire. He has the hardest Hoosier made out there today. He opted to go with that, knowing it was going to make him a little slower qualifying, but gambling on the long race, it would be a lot better. It seems like right now that he doesn't have a tire. Well, right there he gets a little sideways, but he's not worried about the tires like maybe some of the other guys
Talk
are.
about a traveling racer. He was in Indiana racing on Thursday, last night in Pennsylvania, and now in Virginia tonight. And I tell you, with that hard compound where he is right now at lap 63, he could be in an excellent position.
Well, you just don't know, right? You know, anything can happen. This is untested, untried. Nobody's run 134 laps on a tire here at Richmond. They've run 50-lap tests. That's the most they've done. But, you know, things can change a whole lot those last 20 or 30 laps.
Once again, Gurney got high. Gurney got high. He's done that several times in the race, and Hewitt goes on by. Hewitt now up to 6th position. Back live at Richmond with the True Value Silver Crown cars of USAC. There is the battle for the lead. Some 19 laps to go. Keeker continues to lead, but right behind him in second is Jack Hewitt. But as we watch the leaders, there is a terrific battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Look at all the traffic out in front of your leaders. But there is the battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And now 3rd is Darlin in the 56 car. 4th now is Gurney, and here comes 5th, Randy Tolman. Tolman with the 2 rubbers up to 5th.
Those guys have been going back and forth for the last 2 or 3 laps. Dave Darlin just bonsai'd past them going into 3 a while ago. Gurney wants to get it back. He just can't. Look at this. Battle back up front in the traffic. These guys are trying to get around lap cars. Keeker on the outside, Hewitt on the inside. 3 abreast going through 1 and 2. And Hewitt grabs the lead. Keeker gets pinched up by George Snyder.
And he almost almost got the fence coming off too, but Hewitt does indeed get the lead as he goes by on the low side of Snyder, and Keeker got trapped on the high side. So Jack Hewitt has come from near the back of the pack to lead this race with less than 20 laps to go. He's won 17 times in Silver Crown competition, all on dirt, as I do recall. He's never won one of these races on pavement. I'm not two-time Silver Crown titleist.
I'm not sure he's ever led a race on pavement before, Gary, because I've never seen him ever. Oh, look here there. So he's all sideways on that right rear tire. But he got a terrific break in traffic, and Jimmy Keeker has fallen back 8-10 car lengths and has still got a couple of lap cars between him and Jack Hewitt. He's trying to make up. But Hewitt looks like he's getting loose. He may have cooked that right rear tire trying to keep up with Keeker.
Well, I have to think that Keeker's been easier on his right rear leading all these laps. He took the lead on lap 4 from Gurney than what he's been. Look at this battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. There goes Tolles on the inside of Gurney. He moves to 4th. And now Darlin runs in 3rd. And he goes by Darlin. That's the new rubber for you.
Man, oh man, he's followed those guys for about 8 or 10 laps, and all of a sudden he goes right by both of them in the same corner. He really looked like he found a place on the racetrack that he liked all of a sudden, and he just went on right on by him, and he's pulled
on. If he has a yellow, he'll have a shot. But right now, he's about a half lap back in 3rd position, so he would need a yellow to close this gap up. 121 laps complete of 134. There's the battle for 4th. Dave Darlin, the blue 56, and the blue and white 14 of Chuck Gurney. Darlin from Indiana, Gurney from California.
Yeah, Darlin really seems to be working real hard right now. All those guys do. I think everybody out there is really working hard on the right rear tire.
We see a car going up, an engine going up in smoke entering turn 1, and that is the 70 car. That's the Ford power plant. Gene Lee Gibson, the competition welding chassis with a Ford power plant. There is the yellow. That is the yellow that Tolsman needed. That is the yellow that Tolsman needed as Gene Lee pulls to a stop at the entrance of turn 2, just when the banking comes off the 14 degrees and flattens out for the backstretch. And look at all the marbles up there. Look at all those little chunks of rubber thrown up there on the high side.
Well, that's the reason you don't want to get up there. You don't want to get up there and get all that buildup on your tires. It can cause big, big problems. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be a real shootout these last few laps.
Well, this is what Tolsman needed. He has the fresher rubber on the car. He runs in 3rd position. He'll have a shot at Keeker, and Hewitt leads it. We're coming back.
Laps. Here we go. Keeker tries to get to the outside. Most of the lap cars are hanging down to the inside, trying to stay out of the way. But Keeker, look at, he got around him. Tolsman snuck right around him on the inside. Keeker got a terrible break back there. He got way to the back. Dave Darlin's right behind him right now. Keeker's got a problem. Keeker's falling backwards.
Well, of course, we talked about that smoke, so it shows up on the restart.
Right there, Gurney's back up front. Keeker,
well, he's in 3rd. Gurney goes up to 3rd now.
Darlin just went around him, so obviously Jimmy Keeker got a problem on that yellow flag. But look up front. Look at the first couple of guys. Really, right there, the V8. Randy Tolsman trying to chase down the Ford V6 of Jack Hewitt. And believe me,
it's going to be a 2-lap trophy dash. Here it is. They're going to put a positive spin on a negative situation when they had to make that pit stop. Tire out of balance down the backstretch. Car length between 1st and 2nd into the 14-degree banking. Hey, Hewitt goes up high, and here comes Tolsman on the low side. They almost get together. There's the white flag. 1 lap to go. Can Jack Hewitt from Troy, Ohio win his first ever race on pavement in the Silver Crown?
Jack Hewitt doesn't give up easy. He'll do just about anything he can do to keep him behind him. I guarantee he doesn't like to lose races. And Randy Tolsman's going to have to pull a trick out of the bag if he wants to get around him. Can't do it there.
Well, they almost got together. Tolsman won an IRP a couple of years ago in a battle like this with Bliss, and there is the checkered flag for Hewitt. Hewitt does it. They talk about the T-shirt to redo it, Hewitt. Well, he did it this evening, and what a convincing ride from the back of the pack. He came from 11th starting position in the last chance race, won that one, had to start 23rd in this event, and had to hold off Tolsman on the last lap.
I'll tell you what, he drove one heck of a race. He did. He drove that thing sideways. He drove it every which way, but he drove it to the front, and that's what he had to do. Terrific job by Jack Hewitt. Tolsman coming clear back through the whole pack. He had about 20 cars he had to get through to get back up to 2nd place. Chuck Gurney. He's